Hey yo, what's up, my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy WWE champion Zeke 4-0 back with a brand new video, and we are here to knock out some more limited time tour content. I am talking about the Canadian Icon LT Tour, and we have a brand new one up and available featuring none other than this MLC's Ladders to Riches free to play champion, Showboat Modern Era waifu, Maryse, Ms. and Mrs. We've already taken care of the normal and the hard mode run. So now we're going to have some fun on hell mode. We're going to take the auto off. We're going to showcase what we're using for her to get this on and popping. We got the sit out face buster. This is simple. This move set is going to cycle itself, and it's going to hit pretty hard and heavy. The plus 99 MP is in full effect. So this is what we got. The sit out face buster. You're basically going to do the snowfall gems first. Then you're going to do the switch into red. And then you're going to create all of those reinforced gems into brand new blue gems. So the sit out face buster is going to be making the reinforced gems into blues. We're going to have the corner catapult dealing damage and then making the 4x1 area into snowfalls, which will break and make the reinforced gems that are going to turn into blue. And finally, we have the French TKO. We're going to switch the snowfall gems from a 4x1 area of snowfall into a 5x1 area of red gems. So we're still going to have 4 columns of some reinforced gems. We're just getting an extra gem to be made red, and this is how it cycles. So ultimately, the game key is here, is the key game point here is corner catapult, French TKO, sit out face buster. That's literally how we're rolling this out today. And we have at least one rare character on here, and that is Vader. So this is what we got going. Vader allows you to generate more blue gems, so you're able to create 3 more. Plus, he is a flat gem damage trainer with the blue. So he's generating blues, and he's making all blue gems do 12k more damage, flat rate. Then we have the underdog himself, Sami Zayn. Blue moves that deal damage will deal 45% more damage. We have the GOAT, all right, or the BOAT, the best of all time, Becky Lynch, trickster, and she's going to allow us to do 35% more blue move damage. And finally, we have Alpha doing 15% more blue gem damage. So that is the squad. We are just beefing up our blue gem damage, our blue move damage, and it's normally always a cakewalk. They give you a chance in these free-to-play MLC characters tours. So this is going to be easy, but I'm going to show you what we're about to do. We're just going to knock this all out and get it done. Because even if the move damage doesn't drop them down to 0, with enough cycles, if we're able to get everything off properly, we're going to be able to just cakewalk this event. Get it knocked out of the way before we zone in and focus in on this weekend's faction boss. So this is going to be exciting one way or the other. So we're going to lock in. We're going to do the corner catapult. Boom. Knock that out. Put that right there. Then we're going to go ahead and do the French TKO. Now, this is the thing. Because of how hard she's hitting and because the HP pool, the health pool of our oppositions, they'll either live and we'll take them out, or they'll be taken out immediately. That's literally how it is. Either the first hit from that connect, they're a dead on arrival, or they live to get hit by the face buster and they get taken down by the reinforced gem blue gem combo tandem. So that's one match down, bonus points in the bag, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling. I believe the next tour that's going to be available within here, aside from the challenge tours, is going to be the one for Trish. There might be an extra one. It is available on the blog. So you always want to make sure you're getting the information on the blog so you know what's going on. And I'm actually going to start including the portal details and information in the description of the videos below, so that way y'all can educate yourselves, inform yourselves as well as your faction mates about what's going on too, because knowledge is power. We as content creators, or more specifically I as a content creator for champions, I can't speak for everyone else, right? It's like I'm always down to pass on knowledge to you. I'm always going to be down to help y'all out the best I can. But the great thing about knowledge and wisdom is that it's free and it's for everyone. So I always look at it like, don't always be that guy or girl that's always like, is this good? Is this good? Is this good? If you read the blogs, you know who's coming out. If you read the blogs, you know what events you're going to be dealing with. Don't be the last person to the party. Sometimes it pays to be like that, but sometimes it's always best to be cordial, respectful, and be ahead of time instead of behind the times. So I'm going to start including at least the link to the portal or the blog, so that way y'all are going to be able to get this information yourselves, and you can always check that out. But I'm still going to do videos on it. But if there's things that I miss, if there's things that I leave out, you'll have that blog to back up what I'm telling you. And even if I make a mistake, you can hit me up in the comments and be like, hey, Zeke 410, I appreciate what you said, but I actually went back and you missed this key part. That's what a community is about. We're a big family. We help each other out. So that's just be on the lookout for that. Starting today, I'm going to make sure that within the video descriptions of every video, there's at least going to be a link to the portal and a link to the blog. So that way you have both of them. If you're already having an active account on the portal, you can easily just log in with your Scopely ID or Facebook account, and you can go ahead and actually partake in the blog because it's in the news section and everything's linked together. But if not, I'll just make sure that I got you covered on all sides, okay? So we're going to lay down this. This is moving a lot quicker. The French TKL. And this is cool. It's a hardcore move. So you got combo moves. You got hardcore moves. You have reversals now in the game. As we saw with Muscle Man Bray Wyatt with submissions, he's able to get out of it. And then there's also a thing with Icon Trish. She also does the same thing with submissions. So you want to be on the lookout for that, okay? So with this hardcore move, if opponent's class is striker, you're going to deal damage first, and you're going to increase your yellow gem damage. Now, obviously, we don't have no yellow gems being generated here, but that's additional damage that could have been if we were running a yellow situation going on. So we're going to just double over like that. There's no need for the extra. And boom, now we're going to be able to see the forecast happen. So 32 reinforced gems are going to be turned into blue, and we're going to be hitting heavy. We're going to hit heavy. Done. Over with. So we hit for that amount. She's done. It's final. Now it's time to go up against Io Sky, Io Shirai. Me personally, I like Maryse. I enjoy anything free from champions. There's no way around that because they didn't have to give us freebies. For the longest time, you were just pulling for everything. And then they got to a point where, okay, we'll give you People's Champ Rock. We'll give you Authority Triple H. We'll give you Trickster Kane. We'll give you Seth Rollins NXT. We'll give you Super Cena. We'll give you a couple things for free, but everything else you're going to have to pull for. It's an amazing thing to see how far we have come from those days of literally you have to clear the tour with the characters they give you, put resources into them that you might not want to. So everyone has either utilized Showboat Cena, or Showboat Rock at the beginning of their journey before they were even allowed to do pulls. So to see now what the MLC free-to-play champion is absolutely incredible. So this is just an amazing situation going on here. But Maryse is just like Andrade in my mind. They're great with the plus 99. Obviously, there's probably going to be content that comes up the next MLC where we can utilize them. You can use them anywhere. You can use them in Showdown, Faction Boss, Blitzes, Feuds, Tours, and they're going to have the plus 99. So you can utilize them to get things done while that boost is going. But once that boost clears after that 2-month honeymoon phase, quite frankly, I don't really see myself utilizing her except as a niche trainer and coach. So that's where I'm at with her. But ultimately, I'm just excited just to be able to get something free from champions. They've been very, very gracious with what they've been handing out to us. And that is a blessing within itself just to get it, because there are some games that don't look out for their players. So our blue gem damage is 15K. That is what we got going on for these. And we are just about to take out Io Sky. She didn't even get to take off. She didn't get to take flight. She is staying grounded because Maryse said so. She needed more TV time. So, boom. It's an easy situation. I literally cleared normal and hard on on normal and hard mode on autoplay, and then I took over and got this done. Now, when it comes to the Icon Challenge, the Canadian Icon Challenge, I am not going to lie to you all. At first, I thought I was going to be able to do it. But now knowing what I know, because I did a couple runs, I did what I could. I took care of normal and hard mode. With normal mode, I was able to take it down with Stacy Keibler. For hard mode, I do not have the legends for it. So I went ahead and used Second Nature Charlotte Flair. But for this one, for me, personally, as they already have it where you have to use a trickster, it needs to be modern era to help you out to get everything right? For me personally, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one. I thought I was. I really thought I could. But looking at these characters and looking how the best build to use them and run them with, it's not heating. Now, like Dakota Kai, if I had the drip plate, that'd be a different situation. I can run the triple black. I can get those multiply gems in there, turn the whole board black, do extra exponential damage. That could work. Knowing Asuka's build, Asuka needs the submission to get all those gems down and to do damage. With her doing the reversal to that submission, I'm not going to get that far. The same applies to Cora Jade. Now, with Cora Jade, I can get some people maybe thinking, well, just use the wild card to load up the purple, use the choose move, and escape that. I could do that. I really could do that. But even then, she's too low at the moment to do that. And then to know how hard Trish hits, not there yet. Now, I did go ahead and invest in Liv, and I got the resources I needed to take her up to 6-star bronze as well. Zombie Bianca's right there too. Zombie Bianca, the same thing. Triple red and a submission. The submission is useless. Now, the bleed is heavy. If I had more bleed trainers on her to get it off, I might have a chance. But by the time that the bleed, it's like right now it's like 4 million every 2 turns, 65 mil. It's not the best business move. And even with Liv, with the whole thing with the color turn gems and turning them into reds and hitting, it's going to be a grind. So I thought that I was going to be able to do this hell mode. It's looking like it's not in the books for me to do it. Now, forgive me if I don't post a video for this hell mode run, but it's okay. There are going to become times where in certain pieces of content, as much as you want to do it, as much as you want those extra points, you got to question, is the bag or the extra resources and rewards worth it? In this situation for me, yeah, I would like those 2 bags. But if I'm not pulling that Trish out of that bag, it's not worth it for me. There's no point in me going through it to try to get Trish, Miz, or Brett at 3-star bronze and go through all that hassle only to walk away with 10 shards. Now, it'd be different if I was close, like 10 shards off from any of these characters that were right here. Then yeah, I would go ahead and try to risk it for the biscuit. But looking at where my roster is, I'm just grateful and thankful I was able to clear out normal and hard mode. So if you don't see me post the video, I'm letting you know right now. I'll run it a couple times and see if I can make it. If I can't make it and you don't see it, you already know what's going on because I forewarned you here. It's not the end of the world. The same thing with the Trish tour. I may do the best I can, but looking at the Trishes that I have, I got those resources could be going into other key and crucial members of my entourage or go-to champions. Those are resources that could be going to somewhere that I really need them instead of trying to clear a tour. I remember a while back they had like a Cody Rhodes requirement, and the only Cody Rhodes I have is Stardust. So I took him all the way up the 5-star gold, and I got through the Hell Mode tour, got the resources I needed, and I was able to get things done and walk away with some things that benefited my account. This time around, if I miss out on 200K, it's not the end of the world. There's other ways to get points. There's other ways to hit milestones, especially with Faction Boss about to go live. So always know when you're playing these LT tours on the weekend or even through the week, just think and ask yourself, is it worth the headache? There's no point of stressing yourself out on a game based on virtual reality. Sometimes you're going to be able to hit every node and clear it out. Sometimes you're going to be able to 3-star everything. Sometimes you might get the L and you win and you only get 1 star on it. Ultimately, it's up to you what you want to do, but we did what we could and we couldn't get that far. But what we did do, we did take care of business on the Miz and Mrs. tour. So with that being said, that is the video for today. Be on the lookout for future shorts as well as gameplay, challenges, pulls, and just talking straight up champions, y'all. Mad love to each and every single one of y'all. So we're going to take this out the right way with, hey, yo. Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love to each and every single one of you of my beloved #champions fam. And quite frankly, let the good times roll. Enjoy this weekend. If you're still pulling on the Canadian Icon loot, I wish y'all nothing but the best good pulling. Do what you need to do. Take out and knock out as much content as you can on this weekend window. Do what you need to do, not only for yourself, but the progression of your faction's development and growth as well when it comes to the contest milestones. Have fun. Have a blast. Don't let this game run and rule your life. Do what you can where you can. And when everything's said and done, when the event concludes, just know that you didn't leave nothing on the table. You gave your all. You had fun while doing it. It felt great. And when you were smashing gems, it didn't feel like a job or a task. And I will see you next time. So until then, y'all, peace.